Hi there, Cancer, and welcome back to Star-Lord is Tarot. This is your tarot forecast for the week of February the 10th through to the 16th. I went ahead, shuffled cards, laid them all out. Let's see what's going on for Cancer. First up, we have Major Arcana, the Moon in the upright, followed then by the King of Pentacles upright. Next, we have the Four of Wands upright. Next, we have the Ten of Wands upright. And lastly, we have the Four of Cups upright. All of your cards are in the upright position. We have, as your overall energy, the Moon in the upright position, which is pointing to something is going on this week here, Cancer, that is not exactly as it appears to be. So for some of you, there could be maybe a new situation arising this week that has an element of mystery to it. You're going to need to use your intuition when the moon is in the upright position, because there's something sketchy going on. Sometimes this can point to misunderstandings, which are natural things that occur. Sometimes there can be a situation where we think that somebody has disrespected us or somebody is doing something but they really aren't. It's just a misunderstanding. Sometimes the moon can represent a situation that is purposely deceitful, though. This is what you're going to need to discern. Now, if this is somebody you know and trust and they're saying something that's not adding up, they could be trying to hide something from you. Yes, that could be going on. But remember, it could also be you. Perhaps you are being a little bit secretive this week. Maybe you don't want to tell all that's going on, because energies can go both ways. But just be careful with this energy, especially if it has anything to do with finances, things like that, because there's people, unscrupulous people out there, let's face it, who dupe, purposely try and scam people and things like that. So just be on the lookout for that, just because this is an overall energy this week. So just, especially when you're dealing with finances or contracts or things like that. If this card comes up, you really need to read the fine print. But it can be with new people that are coming on the scene. Maybe they seem really nice, but there's something. Listen to your intuition, Cancer. You have very good intuition. If something seems off, then go with that for sure. Right at the beginning of the week, you have the King of Pentacles in the upright position, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Sometimes the King of Pentacles can represent someone that you're dealing with, such as, well, it is tax time, so an accountant's not completely out of the realm of possibilities. It can represent a loans officer, someone who owns a small business. This could also be a real estate agent, anybody who deals, financial advisor, anyone who deals in finance. So it could be, like, he's coming up in the upright position, so I'm not saying that, be mistrustful of your accountant or anything, or your real estate agent. It's just that read the fine print when it comes to signing off on things, because all may not be how it seems when the moon is there. So it's just a little bit of a heads up. But the King of Pentacles can represent somebody new coming on the scene. If this is a new person entering your orbit this week, this person is usually pretty steadfast, like I said, probably pretty good with finances, with practical matters, right? Could be an aspect of you as well, especially if you have Earth in your chart. Next card up is the Four of Wands in the upright position. You have arrived with something. Now, this is interesting, because this is, I often say sometimes, like, this is the housewarming party. If you just bought a home and this is the housewarming party, it can represent renovations on a home, and it's finally, this is the big reveal. But it's interesting how the potential real estate agent is here. So maybe for some of you, you are purchasing a home. Let us know in the comment section below. Are you purchasing a home this week? Are you dealing with a real estate agent? Are you doing some renos? Maybe you took out a home loan to do some renos, and this is the completion, the big reveal for you this week. For others of you, perhaps this could be a business partner, the King of Pentacles. yourself and them. Maybe you have now just completed a project and you're ready to celebrate, because this is a card that represents celebrations. Our projects, our home, our relationship, or what have you, is now on solid ground. That's why we need to celebrate with the Four of Wands. There's still more work to be done because it is only at a 4, but this could be a big celebration because of the fact that this is like the main thing is being done now. So this is a moment to actually take a time out and celebrate, and that's what the energy wants you to do. A lot of yellow here in the first part of the week. Solar plexus activation. Looks like something pretty exciting is going on here. Moving on towards the weekend. Now we have the 10 of Wands in the upright position. Oh my. Some of you, this could be about purchase of a home, because I often say about the 10 of Wands, it's a card that you get sometimes when you're moving, like moving from one place to the next, moving homes, moving offices. This is the physical move, which can be quite daunting, right? Don't you feel this way when you're carrying like 5 boxes to bring them into the new home or the new office? It's physically draining and demanding. But for others of you, perhaps you just have too much on your plate. If this isn't about a literal move, this could be about just having too much on your plate. Maybe you've settled something, you've solidified either a relationship, you've solidified a home, you've solidified a business, but there's a lot of work that you are doing, and it seems like you could have a lot more on your plate than is comfortable. So I always say when this energy comes up, make sure if you can delegate to other people. Don't try and take it on yourself. Say no to people if they ask you. If you can do them favors when you're already behind the 8 ball yourself. It's like limitations. It is a 10, so it is going to come to an end soon. Some of you are just physically overburdened because of a move, or you're doing something very strenuous. And the last card you have is the 4 of Cups in the upright position, which points to a rejection to the universe of what is being offered. Now, it could be on the romantic front, it could be on the spiritual front, and it could be on the creative front. It's like the universe is trying to offer you something, but you're like, no, I don't really... I can't do it right now. Maybe some of you are physically exhausted. Others of you could have just come off of a breakup. Sometimes this comes up when someone has just come off of a breakup, but yet, you know, your friends are trying to set you up and bring you to another relationship, and you're just like, sorry, I'm not there yet. Others of you, sometimes you're in this situation because you just have too much on your plate. Now it's like, I don't have time to go out and date because I'm busy doing this, right? It could be that you're preoccupied with either physical situations. Sometimes it's, you know, medical, physical. Don't want to get involved with that because I got to get this, you know, health situation under control, or I don't want to deal with that because I got to get this financial situation, or whatever the situation may be. This is why we're rejecting it, and we don't want any part of it. So it looks like on the weekend, maybe your friends are trying to get you to go out and do something, and you're just like, sorry, I'm not there yet. So in closing, I will be pulling, it's an interesting read. I can't wait to hear from you guys. I'm going to be pulling a card here from the Wisdom Oracle deck to finish off this read. What do we have for Cancer? Number 37, never-ending story. Well, let me tell you, this 10 of Wands can tend to feel like a never-ending story, right? Especially if you're put in that situation a lot. So whatever, that's your special message, whatever it means for you, my dear Cancer. I want to thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful week ahead, and I really, really hope that this reading helped you. If it did, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Take care. Much love. Namaste. Bye-bye for now.